danger, the march back was almost uneventful. Except for the bickering of the pig and its same blood, that is. So much bicker.
Home sweet home.
They should see if the pig and its brother have settled in yet.
Grunwa is here.
What this? What is this?
Interesting.
Chieftain, Zeramak speak to pig and its same blood. Good scrappers they are, real good.
Zeramak minds not working with them, then.
Well, it true that Zeramak not good enough, no? And if Moon can have better weapons when hunters attack, Slig may be still alive. So, it true, Zeramak happy working with them. He do his best.
Akrog is glad to hear that. Zeramak must shape something.
Pretty place you've got yourself here, Sir Troll. I must admit, perhaps Stinking Troll Cave was inaccurate.
I hate to say it, but my dim-wit brother is right. Except for that gruesome corpse on the sarcophagus. Do I even want to ask what that is?
Probably best not to. Have the pig and the scrapper all they need to start shaping weapons? Have they spoken to Zeramak already?
The charming Master Scrapper, you mean? Yes, we have. That is, I did, and Arthur just stood there looking daft as usual.
You were grunting for the most part, if I remember correctly. Long story short, I think working with that scrapper of yours will be just fine. He'll focus on the straightforward stuff, and we'll take care of the masterpieces. Sound fair to you?
Akrog will tell them when something needs shaping.
Do that, and we'll discuss the matter of compensation after the contract, I hope.
The pig said something about the Dark Echoes.
I did indeed. I had a chat with that lovely dark elf, the one you so ominously call the Stranger, and he told me about your method of breaking those seals. Duality magic is such an underestimated discipline of...
Wilbur thinks he could use leftover Dark Echoes to craft extremely powerful things for you. That's what he's getting at.
And I would have gotten there 1,000,000 times more eloquently than you, dear brother, but yes, that's what I mean. The more of those mystical essences you find, the better.
All right. That is good to know. Akrog thanks the pig.
Quite the opposite, dear Sir Troll. I thank you. A chance to utilize duality magic for one of my creations? The mere thought makes my porcine heart beat faster.
Could the pig take a look at this? Akrog found it in a temple. Grungwar said they might be plans for Hibernian weapons.
Said he such a thing, the fine gentleman? Well, let Wilbur de Falchion see the exhibit. So much dust and grime. And what is that sticky gray stuff?
No, I play with iron beaks and one took tablet. And when it come back, it looked like this.
What? I beg your pardon? Are you telling me that these are iron beak excretions?
If that means droppings, then Akrog does. It is true. Why is the pig so angry? It can just wash them away.
Oh, Tiara's sensual hips. You should have seen your face, Wilbur. I'm growing more fond of your lot every day.
Yes, Wilbur, I'm sure you feel quite at home here. Ugh, disgusting. These trotters shall be rinsed in pure ambrosia once this conversation concludes. But to respond to your inquiry, your elder was correct. They do indeed look like schematics, and interesting schematics at that. These glyphs suggest an advanced understanding of...
We'll use the knowledge from these tablets to make better weapons and armor for you. Just bring them here when you find more.
That is what Akrog wanted to know. He thanks them.
Much obliged, I suppose. Now, where is that ambrosia?
Akrog needs something from them. If they can stop arguing for a moment.
Well, I'm good to go. It's Wilbur who just won't stop howling. Or squeaking, that is.
Oh, how incredibly amusing, Arthur. What do you need, Sir Troll?
What should he do? Pig? Scrapper?
We are.
All in good? Akrog,
Well,
Oh, how incredibly amusing, Arthur. What do you need, Sir Troll?
What is needed of him?
The chieftain?
Zeramak must shape something.
Grungwa will go there.
Three sundowns it took for the four trolls to reach the Brittlebone village. Though there were no time windows outside the temple, the gifts of spirits gave Akrog no rest, filling his mind with nightmares. The most vivid of them took place in the cradle, fires raging everywhere, and dying kin all around him, the hunters yanking out their tusks with their brittlebone tools. Akrog roars and slashes and fights, but it is pointless. His strikes pass right through them.
This is it. The Brittlebone village is right ahead.
They have food?
It is true. The Moonkin need to get it.
Has the chieftain decided what they will do yet? Raid or peace talk?
They will peace talk. No point in risking bloodshed.
They are brittle burns.
And if they get nasty, they will kill them. But Trusted One is right, though. No point using crush sticks when words will do.
It is true. Akrog has spoken. Come now. Let them march.
What next? No, I'll go there.
Wait. Over there. A troll.
But his tusks are still sharp. Even the worst would not eat such a... Made Magua
He is no Moonkin. Can Grimoire tell his tribe?
He has rings on his tusks. Could be a Ravager or a Fleshkin.
Fleshkin? They are cannibals, no? They eat their own kin.
Moonkin do that too, no?
Only when they need to honor Magua. The Fleshkin eat their kin to feed themselves.
He has wounds. Weapon wounds.
Akrog speaks true, but his neck has been broken too. Looks like he fell.
Or someone pushed him.
If the Brittlebones agree to peace talk, maybe the Moonkin can ask what happened to him. Come, let them march.
Keep moving.
You will lead the way.
Great! More problems to smash.
Time to move on.
Moving now.
Seriously telling me he found nothing?
What the?
By GR. Guards!
Wait! The Moonkin want to talk.
Who?
The Moonkin. We want to talk. Is he the chieftain of this tribe camp?
I think they's talking about themselves, Mayor.
Oh, right. Yes, I suppose I am the chieftain of this tribe camp. Mayor, as we say. What, brings ye here?
Earlier, Chieftain Mayor scolded his warriors because they could find something not. What meant he?
Oh, that. Nothing important. Just a horse that ran off.
The Moonkin tribe needs food, and they heard that this tribe has plenty. That is why they are here.
For food.
It is true. They wish to peace talk.
Peace talk.
Is Chieftain Mayor a cave? Why else would he repeat everything Trusted One says?
No, I'm sorry. It's just I had no idea your kind could speak. That's all. Sorry.
Many troll tribes can speak. The Bonekin, the Bog Tusks, the Swamp Stompers, and that is only a few of them. Brittlebones just assume they cannot.
Well, I wouldn't know about that.
So, will the Brittlebone tribe trade with the Moonkin?
Well, Okay. Why don't you come in and we'll talk there? Leader to leader.
Is this a trick?
What? No, Guardians, look at you. You're 3 times our size. I just don't think this is a talk best had in front of a gate. All right?
The Moonkin found a dead troll outside the village. He was no Moonkin, but Agrog wonders if the Brittlebones know how he died.
A dead troll?
He's right, Mayor. I saw him too. Must have been a rock slide or something.
Rock slide?
A rock fall. The Brittlebone warrior is right. It could have been that. Or someone pushed him.
If someone did it, it wasn't us. This is the first time I'm hearing about this troll. Trust me.
All right. The Moonkin accept the Brittlebones' invitation.
Great. Just meet me at the village square when you're ready to talk business then. And ye two, you're gonna make sure no one harms them. All right?
You mean we's gonna let him in?
Something wrong with your ears? That's what I just said. I'll see you at the village square, all right? Try not to touch anything.
That way.
You's not gonna eat anyone, are you?
Only the youngling.
Guardians!
The Brittlebones must be calm. They come in peace.
It talks?
What the? To arms!
Be calm. Chieftain Mayor let them in.
What?
Be calm. Chieftain Mayor let them in.
What?
On his way.
Not them. The trolls.
What else could they be, you dimwit? Kittens?
Fair enough.
This way?
Oh, Tiara, watch over us.
What this? No, I'll go look.
Ah, there you are. Excuse my people, they're just a bit flabbergasted. Can't say I blame them.
There is not much game in these mountains. What eat the Brittlebones here?
Mostly fish. The river down by the ravine is ripe with it. Oh, and we've got some cattle too, of course.
Akrog sees. Akrog has been wondering. This is Greenskin territory. How keeps Chieftain Mayor his tribe safe from them? Or outcasts? The Moonkin crushed a few on their way here.
The ones by the ravine? Good on ye. They've had it coming. As for your question, I guess we've been lucky. There haven't been any attacks in years. Maybe it's because of the Palisades. Maybe it's because the orcs have grown tired of marching all the way up here for some meager loot. Who knows?
All right. The Moonkin are here. Now let them talk about a trade.
That was the idea. So, you need food, you say? How much and what kind?
The Moonkin prefer meat and fish, but they eat greens too. No, I don't like greens. He like piggies, big and juicy.
Meat and fish are valuable, but I guess we can try and work something out. What do you say? 4 dozen sacks of wheat and 5 barrels of salted cod. That's the most I can spare.
That is not much, trusted one. It will barely last the tribe a week.
Well, I'm sorry, but it's all we can spare. These are rough times, you know.
All right, fine. What want the Brittlebones in return? The Moonkin can offer bones, scrap, shiny things.
He'd help. You heard me. We want your help. We've got enough coin to last us the next 6 moons or so. But what we don't have is someone strong enough to take on that damned wyvern.
The Moonkin crush the beast and get the food in return. Is that what the Brittlebone is saying?
Crush or slash it, I don't care as long as it ends up dead. It's a fire wyvern, and it's made its lair just a few strides west of here. Just showed up out of nowhere, that damn thing, and started killing our cattle. Bring us the head and crush the eggs, and the food is yours.
All right. The Moonkin will find and crush the wyvern. Akrog has spoken.
Right, you have. There's a traveling merchant in town, Esme. You might want to talk to her if you need equipment. Oh, then again, I'm not sure she sells anything your sort can use.
Akrog thanks, Chieftain Mayor.
It's no trouble.
Akrog must leave.
Of course.
Grungwall likes this knot, Chieftain. The Brittlebone. What can he do for the tribe? What on Urgath?
Bita! Tiara, save me! Please don't kill me!
Brittlebone, no be afraid. Moon can make them to pieces.
What? No, please! I have a husband, a kid,
Zarska thinks he meant come in peace, not make them to pieces.
Oh.
The Moonkin are here with Chieftain Mayor's blessing. They have come to trade.
Oh. Well, you're not my usual clientele, but I guess I can show you what I have in stock. What a day! What a crazy day!
Akrog wants to bargain. He has shiny things.
Certainly.
Yes, yes, come closer. I'm sure I have just what you need. You know how to bargain, don't you?
He will lead the way.
Please don't hurt us. Please.
Let Akrog see.
What the?
Calm. The Moonkin are here with Chieftain Mayor's blessing.
Ah, I see. So, what do you need?
Maybe this question sounds strange, but heard the Brittlebone warrior anything about a troll who came near the village?
I take it you ain't talking about yourself. Then no. That is...
What?
I saw something, or someone, run down the ravine when I was on watch the other day. Too big for an animal, too small for a human. Came from up northwest, then disappeared in the bushes.
Akrog sees. Is this where the Brittlebones store their food?
Maybe?
It is. Zazka can smell it.
Well, there's your answer.
Akrog must go.
All right then.
Let them through. The Moonkin struck a pact with their chieftain. They will slay the Wyvern for the Brittlebones.
The Wyvern? Oh, good. Go on through then.
Only fools. No question. No understand why lightlings hate trolls. But Crumple tell Noah greenskins and trolls both shaped by Zarak.
Shackles, little Moonblood. And the greenskins kill trolls because they see them as animals, like their wargs. They think they are Zarek's chosen, and the trolls are just tools. And it is true. Zarek never cared for trollkind. He is like a sire who threw his own cubs to the beaks.
Since the troll who wanted Zazka dead. Lovely.
Noah here! Afraid no messing Noah
In that direction? This looks interesting.
He is going. The gift.
Can't expect me to just stand there and watch. You have a responsibility, goddammit, to me and our unborn child.
I know, and I will fulfill it. But don't you see what a chance this is? If I can only get them to listen, I can change everything.
And if not, what will I tell our child, That their father went off with a bloody orc trope to convince them to better their ways? This is madness, Dietmar. This is madness.
It's Tiara's will. I'm sorry, my love.
Don't call me that. Don't call me that ever again.
Orc tribe, Tiara. The Brittlebone ghosts make sense, not?
Chieftain speaks true. But they were speaking of a cub, were they not? The other Brittlebone must have been his mate.
Maybe.
Norse claws. Trolls?
Careful, Chief.
Moving now.
Moving on.
What is this?
No afraid. Moon can come in fleas.
Should we? No. You speak, don't you?
No. The Brittlebone must have imagined that.
And you have a sense of humor? Color me intrigued. What's your tribe? Sunhides?
Moonkin.
Never heard of those.
What is the Brittlebone doing out here? He belongs to the village?
Not quite. I guess you could call me a drifter. I go from place to place, guided by the eternal pursuit of happiness.
An outcast.
Maybe.
It is not usual for a Brittlebone to be friends with greenskins.
Orcs!
Easy, Narek. They're right. As much as I value these gentlemen, though, our relationship is mostly business. Travel in these parts has become quite perilous in recent days, and they protect me.
So they swore a blood oath to him?
Not quite. I just pay them well.
But why greenskins? Why not other Brittlebones?
Oh, let's just say I've never gotten along that well with other humans.
Akrog understands. Chieftain Mayer asked the Moonkin to crush a wyvern for them. Has the outcast seen it?
That's my name now, is it? Yes, I've seen that beast. It's southeast from here, by the ravine. It's dangerous though, so look out.
It will not kill a troll.
What is the outcast doing here?
Me? Oh, just wandering around. Business as usual.
Well then, the Moonkin will leave.
Actually, wait. I have a proposal for you. I, wasn't quite truthful when I said I'm just a drifter. Fact is, I'm a trader of labor.
Trader of flavor?
A slaver. That is what the outcast says.
What an ugly word. But, well, yes, I am. Question is, how would you feel about a little sideline? You bring me the villagers and I make you rich. Plus, you get to take anything you fancy.
Zaska has no love for slavers. But still, this could create cruelty, no? Even more than just raiding the village.
First, Zaska refuses to raid the village and wants to peace talk. And now, he wants to enslave them? There is no bigger sin before Magua than kinslaughter and kin treason, Zaska.
Good thing they are Brittlebones, then. Zaska wanted to peace talk because it was the smart thing to do. Now, things have changed.
I like the way you think, my friend.
The greenskins want to make the Moonkin slaves too.
Yes, the chainers. And that's unfortunate. I've never acquired a member of the Dark Races, and I never will.
Why needs the outcast the trolls for this?
Oh, several reasons. All good ones, I assure you.
The Brittlebone wants to make them slaves. The entire village.
That's right.
The Moonkin should just crush him, Chieftain. The Brittlebone is a traitor to his own kin.
My own kin? My mother tossed me into the gutter because she preferred the booze. Then my wife was killed because she was an elf. I don't owe my own kin anything, troll. But fine. It's just an offer. Take it or leave it. And before you get any stupid ideas, my green-skinned friends have dealt with creatures your size before. Plenty of times.
What will the outcast do with the village Brittlebones if he enslaves them?
That depends on the highest bidder. But nothing too cruel, don't worry. You'll just get a taste of what it was like for me.
There's a dead troll down of the mountain. A fleshkin. Knows the outcast anything about the dead troll?
A dead troll, you say?
The outcast speaks true. Below the village.
Afraid I'll have to pass. Narek, what about you?
No idea what they're talking about.
There you have it.
The Moonkin will never help a slaver. Now get out of Akrog's sight before he crushes every bone in the outcast's body.
Whoa, no need to go all brutish, is there? I made you an offer. You weren't interested. No big deal. Narek, decamp. We're leaving.
Akrog is listening.
Good choice, Chieftain. Though the Moonkin should have crushed him.
First, Grungwar wants to kill the Brittlebone villagers. Then he gets angry at another Brittlebone who wants to enslave the same villagers. Zazka understands not.
No race should have to live in shackles. And that Brittlebone was a kin traitor. There is nothing worse than that.
He is going.
Going now, if he insists.
Why must he plague the Moonkin?
What now? More trouble?
He might be old, but his tusks are still sharp.
Time to make pay. What is that? Going now. Go.
The gift.
I'm sorry. I can't. I just can't anymore.
She make herself die?
So it looks.
Selfish is. Tribe needed her.
That way.
Interesting. Probably. Easy. Head towards certain doom. Sure, why not? Huh. What is that? Moving on. Let Zazka get a proper look. Time to get his tusks dirty.
At his service.
No, I'll go look.
Look, those wounds. Tusks.
Maybe the dead fleshkin did this. What on Urgath is this?
If they had boom powder, they might be able to do something here.
They messed with the wrong tribe.
What a pleasant surprise.
What should he do?
They don't hurt their blood. Go join the wars. They will not get away from Zazka. What this?
Grungwar can help.
Zlarik need... Zlarik...
Grungwar will go there
And find out.
Help!
It is a goblin.
The chieftain should not trust him. They serve the greenskins.
Zlarik... hurt. Zlarik, not with... orcs.
Let Akrog see what they can do. Here, tiny greenskin. Drink this.
Slarik feel stronger. Yes.
He is going.
If he insists.
Let Akrog see.
The big ones are back! Look what Slarik found! Yes!
A brittle-bone dwelling.
Yes! Isn't it pretty? Slarik will live here now, yes! Better than with his orc masters.
What is Sleek cooking there? Can the Moonkin trade him for it?
The stew? Of course they can, yes!
Brittlebone buildings. Seems they live on this mountaintop, too.
Let Grungwa take a closer look.
Big chains. Too big for a brittlebone, no?
Let him at them!
Wrong time, friend.
Crush them now!
He is on his way.
Can Zaska help? Zaska is right at home. Interesting. Probably. A time window. Trusted one should look at this.
He will lead the way.
What can he do for the tribe? Time to move on.
Someone made camp here. Smells like troll.
Maybe the dead fleshkin did this.
And there are footprints too. From Brittlebones.
The gift.
Ready for action. Smash them! Even a worm would not eat such a beat. Or is this battle hiding up? Let Zaska get a proper look.
That way. He is going. Let
What on Urgath is this?
What is that?
What this?
Zaska is listening. Easy. Interesting. Looks like something fought here. The ground gave way. This way? Let Zaska get a proper look. What is that? Zaska is right at home.
What is needed of him?
Interesting.
Moving now.
Go there.
The gift.
I hate them. I hate them so much.
That was Chieftain Mayor.
Who he hate?
Good question. Greenskins?
Careful, Wyvern!
Crush it, now!
Coming for the
Magua, land down fast!
just getting started.
Behold the power of Magua! Enemies kill the hero! Magua will not fight without you. Feel my power! Magua, light hell, quick!
Ekrog is ready.
Enemies kill the hero!
Fight rest for a moment.
Grungwa is ready.
It is all right. Maybe the fangs?
Hold on, trusted one. Something is... Mugwa curse his tusks.
What is it?
There is a ring around its right claw.
So?
That is what Crum and Julag do for the beaks. Zaska is saying that the wyvern is tamed.
The brittle bones. This was a trap.
Trap? But brittle bones were so nice.
They were nice so the Moonkin would walk into their trap. Trolls are animals to the Lightlings, little Moonblood. And they always will be. He should save his sorrow for someone else. Grungwa knew this would happen, Chieftain. Let them go back and show them what it means to break a pact with a Moonkin. This was a waste of time from the start.
Ekrog will let Chieftain Mayor explain first. Then he will see.
Chieftain, they will attack the Moonkin the moment they come back.
If they do, then they will feel the Moonkin's wrath. But Ekrog will not be the first to strike. Ekrog has spoken.
Look! Wyvern come!
May Magua guide his hands. They should be.
Trusted one. They should look at these...
What about them?
Wait. That might work. Noag, smash them.
Smash? But Noag killed cubs inside.
That cub just tried to kill Noag, no? Come on, do it. Now.
Noag, smash!
Good. Can Trusted One feel something?
Of course. Cruelty. Good thinking, Zaska.
Zaska, good thinker. A fitting name, he thinks. Let them pick up the shells.
These are ripe with cruelty. They should show this to the stranger when they get back.
The taking of an unborn life. It only makes sense.
It is true. Now back to the village.
What can he do for the tribe?
Just wrong, Yorick. Tiara's breath. How can you? You're a short...
Friends, you're back. Did you slay the beast? We...
The Moonkin know it was a trap.
I don't follow.
The Brittlebones bred those wyverns. That is probably how they guard themselves against the greenskins, no? Chieftain Mayor sent the Moonkin there to die.
Bred? How would we?
It was a mistake. Please, my husband, he wasn't thinking straight. I'm so sorry for what he did, but ever since Deithmar died, he... Please forgive us. We'll hold our end of the bargain, but please forgive us.
The chieftain's mate knew naught of his plan?
Chieftain's mate? You mean me? No, I didn't know. No one knew. But you need to understand, Yorick ain't thinking straight. The grief, it's made him blind.
Was Chieftain Mayor so sure the wyvern would kill them?
I suppose I must have been.
Chieftain Mayor will explain. Who is Deithmar?
What is it to you? He's gonna kill us anyway.
Bloody hell, Yorick, just tell him.
Deithmar was our eldest. Always a bit quiet, but a decent fellow. And him and his wife Rita were expecting their first little one. Till one night that damn Tiara herself spoke to him. At least that's what he said. Rambled on and on about how she'd appeared to him in his dreams and had given him some divine mission to lead the orc tribes of Urgak to the light. Which is exactly what, a week later, he damn well set out to do. Of course, the first tribe he came across butchered him, sent us his head. A few days later, Rita threw herself off the cliff. End of story.
What does Chieftain Mayor mean by lead them to the light?
Worship the Guardians instead of Zarek, no?
Yeah, and I know it was utterly insane, that's what we kept telling him too. But that bloody fool just wouldn't listen.
Akrog believes he saw Chieftain Mayor's cub in the past.
You mean he met him?
Too difficult to explain, Trusted One. Leave it.
It matters not. And this is why Chieftain Mayor sent the Moonkin into a trap. It makes no sense.
I told you he wasn't thinking straight. The grief, it...
I hate ye! I hate all of ye, rotten, ugly creatures! With your rotten gods! Orcs, trolls, goblin, dark elf, ye darklings are all the same. Made to maim and kill and destroy. And now ye took my beautiful boy. I mean, you really think I didn't see it, that fucking bloodlust in your eyes? As if you hadn't been waiting to butcher us the whole bloody time?
That's nonsense, and you know it. If they'd wanted to kill us, they'd have just done it. Please don't you listen to him. Just take all the food you want and leave us be. This village, it's seen enough darkness.
So because the orcs killed their cub, Chieftain Mayor sends the Moonkin to their deaths. His thoughts make no sense.
I told ye. I saw it in your eyes. Especially the old one. You were just waiting to butcher us.
He is right. Grungwar would rather have killed them. But he did not, because the chieftain decided to trust the Brittle Bones. Now look how these Brittle Bones have rewarded him.
How could the Brittle Bones tame a wyvern? They are fickle beasts.
Deithmar did it. He just came to the village one day with a wyvern youngling and said he was going to tame it. We thought he was mad at first and made him keep her in a cage, but then she grew and actually started to listen to him. The wyverns were our village guardians. Things will be much worse now that they've gone. Let's hope one of us can take over the taming when the younglings hatch.
There is nothing to tame. The Moonkin crushed the eggs.
You did? Guardians. Well, I guess we had that coming.
The orcs are the Moonkin's enemies too. New Chieftain Mayor that? They want to make them slaves.
I don't care, you're all the same.
Akrog knows the pain of grief. Chieftain Mayor did wrong, but the tribe is innocent. If the Brittlebones honor the pact, the Moonkin will forgive.
Thank Tiara. We will not forget this, troll. We will not. The others don't know about what happened, and I'd prefer to leave it that way. Just tell Alana to let you into the storehouse. Then you can take whatever you want.
Like hell they will.
You're tired, Yorick. Get some rest.
I'm not...
Get some rest. Come back once you've taken the food, all right? I'll talk some sense into my husband in the meantime.
Can Saska help?
Grungwar looks angry.
Really? Forgive him.
What this?
Huh.
The Chieftain Mayor's mate said the Moonkin could enter.
Mate? You're talking about his wife? I don't know.
The Moonkin have had a bad day. Will the Brittlebone make it any worse?
No, of course not. Go in and talk to Alana, then.
Let Zaska get a proper look.
Holy... What?
This looks interesting.
Let Akrog see.
So, use the trolls, huh?
The Brittlebone doe seems not scared.
Brittlebone dough. I love it. But yeah, 2 wars will do that to you. I've seen your kind and fought among you more than once. But I'm guessing you're not here to chew the fat. What do you want? Heard something about a trade deal, huh?
The Moonkin have come for their share of the food. The chieftain's mate said Alana would give it.
True, that's what I heard. Just take what you want.
They will. Noak, take what he can carry. Then let them go back to Chieftain Mayor and his mate. She said there was something else.
At his service. What on Urgath is this?
What is this?
Let Grungwa take a closer look.
All right. This should be enough. Back to Chieftain Mayor.
He's on his way. This looks interesting.
Ah, there you are. So, you took what you need?
It is true.
Good. Yorick?
I'm sorry. I made a mistake. To make up for my mistake, the village is going to provide your tribe with regular food shipments for the next moon. It's the least we can do.
They have a pact, then. Akrog cannot tell the Brittlebones where their tribe camp is, but he will send his scouts to fetch it.
Wonderful. Also, take this. I don't know if your kind has use for these things, but it belonged to Yorick, and he wants you to have it.
So shiny!
Very shiny. Thank you again, Chieftain. For everything. When you came back from the Wyvern, I never thought you would... Never mind.
It is all right. Sharp tusks and thick hide.
Oh, of course. Sharp tusks and thick hide.
What should he do? All right. Akrog thinks there is nothing else to do here.
It was the right choice, trusted one. Sparing them.
Let them hope so. It is time to go home.
What is that?
On his way.
Interesting. Probably.
All right. The chains the Moonkin found at the outcast's camp could have been his.
Or some other animals.
That camp by the creek. It could have been his.
It probably was. He must have been tired and needed to rest.
What about the tusk marks on that corpse next to the village? That could have been him too, no?
Zaska thinks Akrog speaks true. Must have been hungry.
Some of his bones are broken. He probably fell off the cliff.
Or someone pushed him.
That Brittlebone warrior at the gate said he saw something running a sunrise ago, from north of the village.
Maybe that was Fleshkin, no? The warrior said it was smaller than a Brittlebone, so no. Come to think of it, maybe that was the tiny green skin they found. Nothing to do with this troll, though.
The warrior, with Chieftain Mayor, said he thinks it was a rock slide.
It is possible.
The Brittlebone outcast said he had not seen a troll.
Though he sounded a little odd to Zaska.
All right. Let them tell Anug they found the food. He needs to know.
Let Grungwa take a closer look.
Chieftain Akrog Bone Crusher. Good to have him back.
My Master Anug far-traveled. The Moonkin got the food.
So Anug here. The Brittlebones give it peacefully then?
More or less. Akrog and the Brittlebones struck a pact. They will send the Moonkin food every 7 sunups.
Really? Anug never think he lived to see the day where Brittlebones helped trolls out of their own free will.
Well, it was not quite like that. But it is true, it could have been worse. Make sure no one eats all the food at once. This will keep the tribe fed for a couple of sunups, but it will not last forever.
The chieftain can count on it. Sharp tusks and thick hide. They will speak again when there is more to speak about.
Grungwa has been thinking, Chieftain. Maybe now would be a good time to speak to Nerbok.
Please, let them speak to the One-Eye. Zazka just loves getting insulted.
It is not about that. The Chieftain has found food for the tribe, better weapons, and life grass for the wounded. He has led well. That is what Grungwa is trying to say. Maybe Nerbok sees that now.
What is this?
Akrog, Mugwa praise. Nerbok has been meaning to speak to him.
He has.
All right. Nerbok hates blathering, so he will be frank. First, he wants to thank Akrog for speaking to him when they first got here. Nerbok knows not if he would have bothered had he been in Akrog's position.
Nerbok is the Moonkin's great warrior. His thoughts matter to Akrog.
No need for flattery, Akrog. Tusks, he was never good at this. Nerbok heard about the things Akrog did. Finding the Brittlebone scrapper, getting food from the Brittlebone village, and bringing the life grass for the sick ones. Nerbok said he would respect Akrog when he starts leading the tribe well. And Akrog has. Now, let Nerbok speak true. This means not that Nerbok will follow Akrog blindly, but, well, Akrog gets the idea.
Nerbok will give him a chance.
Maybe. Now, enough of the sweet words. There are things to do. The blood for the tribe, and the tribe for the blood.
The blood for the tribe, and the tribe for the blood.
Rest for a moment. Let Zazka get a proper look.
What is his troll ship's command?
Look, Akrog found more of those stone tablets. Can the pig and his same blood make use of them?
And excretion-free on top of that. What a luxury. But yes, these look promising indeed. I'm optimistic this will expand the array of Falchion Fatal's possible creations.
We can offer more ways to shape things for you, is what he's trying to say.
Phrased like the true cretin you are, Arthur. Felicitations.
Akrog needs something from...
Well, I'm good to...
Oh, how incredibly amusing, Arthur. What do you need, Sir Troll?
Akrog is ready.